Hello everyone, I am Hriday Kumar Bishwas from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at SAST. Today I will be presenting on Chapter 3, Theory of Firm, topic Production Function and Producers Equilibrium. The chapter explores how firms operate to convert inputs into outputs and how they make key decisions regarding production and cost to achieve their main goal, profit maximization. What is a firm? A firm is essentially a business organization that produces goods or services. Its primary motive is profit maximization. Firms combine factors of production like land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship to produce output. It sells to earn a profit. Theory of production. Now we explore the theory of production. It analyzes how inputs are transformed into output. The key inputs or factors of production include land, labor, capital, organization. Here, R means rent, W means weight, I means interest, and PI means profit. Production equilibrium. Production function. Production function shows the relationship between input factors and the quantity of output. Here, symbolically, it is written as Q equal F of LK, where Q means output, L means labor, K means capital. This function helps us to understand how much output we get from various combination of inputs. For short-run production, where only labor is variable, Q equal F of L. For long-run production, both capital and labor are variable, Q equal F of LK. Let's break down some important concepts: total, average, and marginal product, TP, AP, and MP. Total product, TP. The total quantity of output produced with a given amount of inputs. Average product, AP. The output per unit of a particular input calculated as AP equal TP by L. Marginal product, MP. The additional output produced by using one more unit of input calculated by MP equal dTP by dL. We divide the production process into three stages. TP increases at increasing rate, TP increases at decreasing rate, and TP declines. In the graph shown, we see how MP and AP behave alongside TP. MP peaks first and then declines, intersecting AP at its maximum point. Relationship between TP, AP, and MP. When TP increases at an increasing rate, MP is also increasing. When TP is on inflection point, MP is maximum. When TP is increasing at a decreasing rate, MP is decreasing. When TP is its maximum, MP becomes 0. When TP is decreasing, MP is negative. Average product, AP equal total product, TP by Q. AP is at max at the point where a ray from the origin is tangential to AP. Before AP max, MP is greater than AP. After AP max, MP is less than AP. Law of diminishing returns. The law of diminishing returns states that as more units of a variable input, example labor, are added to a fixed input, the additional output from each extra unit of input will eventually decline. Initially, increasing the variable input leads to higher productivity due to specialization and better resource utilization. However, after a certain point, congestion, inefficiencies, and overutilization of fixed resources cause the marginal product to decrease. Eventually, adding more input may even reduce total output. Producers equilibrium. Producers equilibrium in economics refers to the point where a producer is making the most efficient use of its resources to maximize its profit. It's the situation where a producer has found the best combination of inputs like labor, materials, and machines to produce the right amount of goods at the right cost so that their profit is as high as possible. Long run production function, Q equal F of LK. Here L means land, K means capital. MRTS K equal marginal rate of technical substitution between L and K. The equilibrium condition is shown in the table and graph where the isocost line is tangent to the isoquant. An isoquant is a curve that shows all the different combination of two inputs like labor and capital that can produce the same level of output. Isoquant and isocost line. Properties of isoquant curve. Downward sloping, convex to the origin. Higher isoquant gives higher level of production. No isoquants intersect each other, that means they are parallel to each other. Isocost line. An isocost line shows all the combinations of two inputs like labor and capital that can be purchased for the same total cost. Cost function WL plus RK equals C. Here W refers wages, R refers rent, L represented labor cost, K represented capital cost, C represented cost of production. For above data, here below a isocost curve. Marginal rate of technical substitution, the short form is MRTS. The marginal rate of technical substitution is the rate at which production inputs, typically labor and capital, can be substituted while maintaining the same level of output. The slope of the isoquant indicates the MRTS, or at any point along the isoquant how much capital would be required to replace a unit of labor at the production point. MRTS LK equal MPL by MPK. Optimal combinations of factors. Equilibrium points. Equilibrium point is a tangential line between IQ and cost line where slope of IQ equal to slope of IC. At this point, the firm uses input in such a way that cost is minimized for a given level of output. The curves in the graph show efficient input combination. Expansion path. An expansion path in economics represents the optimal combination of inputs, labor and capital a firm chooses as it expands production while minimizing cost. It is derived from the tangency points between isoquants and isocost lines. The expansion path connects points of producer's equilibrium at different levels of output. It helps visualize how a firm scales up production while maintaining efficiency. To summarize, this chapter explains how firms combine inputs and produce outputs efficiently, guided by concepts like the production function, TP, MP, AP, isoquants, and producer's equilibrium. Thank you all. I will now take any questions you may have.